Alright my friends, here we go again. Today again with the Molten ball, the new series, the BG3850 3850, FIFA approved 2023 to 2027. New version, you know. If you don't know it, there were the old versions and the new versions. I played it now more and more often, that I see my newer balls, how they compare. And then I can make one day a new ranking with the old balls, because I made a ranking with the best balls to me. And so, if you don't know it, these are the new versions of Molten series, and they have real babbling in, you know. You see that? That is real babbling. The old version, like the 3800, they were other, you know, and also the 4500. Now the new version has also this babbling. Only the top ball, the real leather ball, the BG5000, is still the same, you know. And so, if it is bad or not, I had a first impression when I got it, and now it turned out a very good ball, made in Thailand, you know. You see that? Always when they are in Thailand made, the balls, then they are almost 100% very good quality. Valve perfect, you know. Barcode excellent. Why? A bit you feel, but you know, that is not a hole like in other balls, you know. If there is a barcode on, they should make it like this, you know. That is pretty good. And the ball has more grip than the old versions, you know. That is now a complete different story, and that is great, because the old versions you could never pick up, you know. And now, yeah, I have a bit, you see, I can easily hold it, and that was with the other ball not the case, you know. And that is great. And now here we are, nonsense court. The nearest court to my home, and the court which I like almost at lowest from all courts to me, I don't know. This house is new. Before we could see to the mountain, but now I made the whole story from here, you know. We had all films from here. Nonsense, why? Because there is so much space and no second ring. And here is the line, you know, but that is not the middle line. This space is less. And here it is more space, you know, that, I don't know, kids can play whatever, you know, trainers come in. Yeah, now there is a new net on. I think this net has done, I don't know, someone private. These are the cheapest nets of them all, you know. But yeah, and the board, you know. So, and now we play and then we see. Yeah, normally I'm here when it is raining, you know, when it is raining or in winter by snow, then I come here in the middle of the night. Can you remember at 4 o'clock in the night or 3 o'clock, I woke up and thought, boah, now I want to play basketball. I took all my lights, I came here, and in the middle of the night with the pink and blue light, we made here the 3-pointers in the snow, you know. So now we go on. So we check out the 3-point line. Around 6 meters, you know. You can remember it, 5.5, 6.5, here 6, 7 meters plus, you know, all different. There you have to come in. But now, for jumping height, see, perfect. Really a nice, good ball, you know. You have still the same channel design, like on the old versions. Feels pretty nice, but you know, that is the point, because you will always compare it to the old version, you know. And when you like the old version, this will feel different, and then maybe you will not like it. You have to see this ball as a complete new ball and forget the other version. That is important, and I tell you, it's a really good ball, you know. The price is around 50 euro. That is much, you know. There you can almost buy a Wilson Evolution when you get it on a lower price, almost. But you get this ball also for 30 euro, and then it is great, you know. And I tell it again, when you are a club player who plays Molten balls in the league by your tournaments, then this is the best training ball what you can get, because it feels almost similar to the higher versions when you play there the games. Then it makes sense, you know. But also for other players, it's really a good ball, you know. But we check it out now. You see it? The ball rotates very good in the hand, you see? Very nice, you have grip. You feel that, you know? Very nice, you know? Now the wind comes, you know, and here is difficult because the floor goes this down to the river here, you know. Here you stay higher and here you stay lower, and the 3-point line is a bit different, you know. And you know why I don't like this court? Because there are all people, left, right, there are always people who come beside of you, you know. That is not the most relaxing place, you know. But it is what it is. And now we go on from the other side. Jump and then throw, you know. So my friends, now we will go on to other court, to St. Nicolo court or the Metropolis court. Maybe we can play there, I don't know. If not, then I will now say something about the ball, or we see us there. So well, my friends, we are stranded here at Metropolis court, you know, or St. Nicolo. St. Nicolo because the area is called here so, and Metropolis because it always reminds me of Superman, you know, the old series with Lewis and Clark. Because here, different to the other court, the nonsense court, here also people going, and here the cars, you know, and here people are walking, but you have more space, they are not complete between of you, and here is always something going on, the bells, the sirens, you always hear something. And here we are, here you have a 3-point line, self-made, you know. You watch out from here, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 meters, you know. At the kids friendly place 7 meters, you know. Big space, one of the oldest, and now we play the ball again. But here you see already there are a lot of those, how are they called, those plants in, because the wine started now completely, you know. And yeah, but we will see here, jumping, wait, a bit lower, you see that? A bit lower from the feeling, yeah, a bit lower now. The other one was a bit higher, you know. That is the thing also here. Yeah. Yeah, depends, you know. Here is a bit wobbling. But now we play a few balls here and then we see. So my friends, very slippery, you know. Wow. There you cannot run or be quick. That is very dangerous, you know, because sometimes you slip out, you know, when you are a bit with the front thing on the thing, you have nothing, but when you are there, boom, you know. Very careful here. No running, no jumping quick. There you cannot control it. Very dangerous. But you know, to the final thoughts, we go back to the other court because there I made it, and that you will see now. So final thoughts on the ball. As I told before, really good, you know. Now I can hold it, but it is not like a DR500 Axle, you know. I can hold it by this channel design because of my fingers here. They are from the length good, but also on the panels, you know. But depends always on the weather. But the ball has more grip than the old version, you know. A very good ball, you can use it outdoor. But I think this is also an indoor ball, you know. When you want to train, you have, yeah, it is expensive, 50 euro, but when you get it for 30 euro, 32, it is for sure a good training ball for your gym. The only downside, I tell you, it came deflated, and here you see those wobble things in, you know. And that was by my ball, and I think also by your balls, and there it can happen that the lines go a bit out because of the deflating things, you know. Here a bit you see. But you know, this is on one ball more, on one ball less, but it is nothing where I say it is bad, you know. So overall a very good ball. Jumps nice. You can play, it has you see a bit wider channels, you know, here. But they are not too deep, not too flat, you know, but a bit wider. But overall I think this ball fits in for a lot of players, maybe for a lot of indoor players. The street ballers, I don't know, but you can also use it there. I like it, but where this ball will rank, you know, I don't know. There we will make one day the comparison. That will be interesting. The BG3850 against the new version. How it feels on the same day, on same conditions, with the same hand, you know, from the wet things or dry things. That will be interesting. And when you are fresh, today I'm not fresh, I played the last days every day, and then you feel it a bit, you know, that you are not that fresh. That will get interesting, yeah. And now I will say goodbye. Until next time, bye and ciao.
And I always do it big because I can.